Alright, let's get going. Well, Med Adventure, thanks to your diligence, we have expanded the scope of our reconnaissance missions in the ruins. Unfortunately, we have yet to find any clues as to who or what is the source of our problems. You claim the undead spoke of a rogue figure, correct? Perhaps this is the foul sorcerer who gave birth to the palace and its inhabitants. To not only create such a labyrinth, but to fill it with the souls of so many innocents, we are dealing with a foe possessed of dark and terrible power. Hates me to burden you, but on behalf of the Wood Whalers, I would ask that you seek out and put an end to the one behind all this. I can think of none more capable for the task at hand. My men have not the strength to stand with you in the ruins, but rest assured, we should do all we can to support you here at Quarry Mill. Now go, drive out the evil of the Palace of the Dead before the deceased should find their way out into the Twelveswood. Second half of the quest. Sweet. Speak with, put all these aside for now. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start with floor 1 again because I want those two files at the same because I'm still farming Aether. And the deep dungeons is a little bit different than my normal dungeons. I do leave the Pomander menu up because I need to have that. You can't keybind that, but everything else, the HUD is off. Oh boy. Alright. My Aether is 48 plus 42, so we are still farming. And it's good practice for my actual no HUD in dungeons. Like, so it gives me a lot of practice in here. No change. No change. It's least likely with the plus 40s. Probably won't see any change until I'm on like the 3rd and 4th set. Floor 2. Oh, there's the little rodent. I'm like, I know there's 2 monsters per room at this stage. floors 1 through 10, I always make like 2 sweeps. It's just because you don't want to be underleveled. It's important. Alright, next floor, let's go. Alright, let's make another sweep real quick. Hello, how's it going? Hope your day's going good. Just farming my ether and potions. I kind of ran out in Orenvale and Dresmhold. Hold. I'm good, thank you. Just ether and potion farming at the moment. I got Desmond Hold down yesterday with the challenge. Sure. I gotta get some more potions. I can't make super or max potions yet, so yeah. Hey gamer, how's it going? Alright. No change. My ether's at 48-42 so far. And yes, this is my ult, so. I will be doing current content on Navira on probably Wednesday and Thursday. That's all I ever do, gamer will tell you. It's rare for me to come in here with people. Very rare. Yep. It's part of the challenge. There's some of us weirdos that want to clear on all combat combat classes. And I've been working on this with my main as well, because I go in and practice on her for the no HUD challenge, because in the deep dungeons, I turn everything off except for the Pomander menu, because I kind of need that. And then during the boss fight, I turn it off completely. In the name of the challenge, in the spirit of it. I'm a psychopath, what can I say? I enjoy masochistic type challenges. Actually, I think doing it this way has made me a better player in the dungeons too, so. I cleared Aurum Vale, I cleared Desimate Hold. I'm working on the last of my professions to get the rest of them up there before I start trying to attempt Garuda. Hopefully that one's not as bad as Titan. Titan was pretty nasty. Hey Rad, how's it going?
Hello.
Hopefully your day's going good.
Let's go.
I'm good. It was kind of slow today with Uber and Lyft. I'm guessing everybody spent all their money doing the back to school stuff because it starts this week. I need to get my daughter enrolled in the online classes. She ain't going to public school. You just woke up, huh? Was it a good sleep, I hope? What do you mean? What am I playing this on? PC. I've got the HUD off mostly. The only thing I got on is the Pomander menu. Everything else I've manually turned off. It's on the PC though. And this way you also get to see the words and stuff with the, because I don't skip out on the cutscenes for those that want to see it, that, you know, struggle to brave the depths of Palace. So I leave that on there. Yeah, it really does. And because of the no HUD challenge and the self-crafted gear only challenge, deep dungeons are going to become very essential to my progression. Because I'm not doing roulettes on her at all, so I gotta have another way to level and get my potions and stuff. Which, I can technically make the potions, but the max potions I can't make yet, so I have to come in here for them. And you don't get them until the 3rd and 4th set. But yes, deep dungeons make you a very competent player. If you don't know diddly squat about your class, please come in here. It'll, you know, it will teach you everything from level 1 and 60. If you want to learn from the 61 and up, you need to go into Heavens on High. For 70 and 80, well, there ain't really anything you can do except go to Boja, maybe. 81 to 90 is Eureka Orthos, and then the new Deep Dungeon's coming out soon, and that'll be 91 to 100, so... But I love deep dungeons. I love them. I love them. On my alt, I tend to do them about once a week. Just the Aether farm and potion farm. On my main, I do them a lot more. One of these days I'm gonna go back into Heavens on High, but not until I clear Palace of the Dead. When does it drop global, Godric? And hello, how's it going? I probably won't be able to play it because my phone is old and I try to download that. I can say goodbye to Uber and Lyft. I do need a new phone, but I can't afford it right now. So, yeah, no mobile for me. Because I bet you that's going to take up a lot of memory. Okay. So with the, probably the next couple of patches then. Have they, like, hinted at when the new expansion might get dropped? Hints of it? Probably not. So that'll be good for you guys that don't have a PC, so... Started playing Final 15 was on the PS3, some of that play. Oh, you've been playing a long time then. I don't have a PS5, so too expensive. Oh, let me get that. Nice. See, I did have the game, but I basically bought it for my son to play, and he really didn't. I noticed he had a whole bunch of level 1s, and how's it going, Captain Briar Black? How's it going? How it going? Hope your day's going good. Roderick played Final Fantasy XI for 10 years and 14 on Xbox for 4. Oh, damn. That's a long time. I have no idea. I've only ever played it on PC, so I have no idea. Wow, PS2 for Final Fantasy XI? Damn. Now that's an old console. So is the PS1, but... yeah, that makes sense. You know, the other thing I've noticed about like turning most of my HUD off is it's just there's no clutter on my screen anymore. And now when I watch other streamers trying to do this, there's just so much clutter on their screens that it just drives me batty now. That makes sense, Captain Black. Do you want to be called Captain Briar Black or Captain Briar, Captain Black? How do you want to be called? I could just call you Captain too. How's it going, Captain? Yeah, and it makes it hard to see things on the floor because that whole HUD down there on most people's bottom of the screen, it just blocks things. And I want to be able to see what's in front of me. So when I do have the HUD on, everything's to the sides, so shit. It's not good. Captain Briar? Man, that bee almost got me. Oh, all right. Thank you, Grodrick. You have a good night, too. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, so that's why I still play 14. I also like to chat. I'm on disability, so chatting with people that like the same things I do makes me really happy. Yep, I tend to do the same thing. I look for people that play similar games that I do, and sometimes they're only doing it once in a while, and then I just stop watching, because it's like, unless it's just people that I've really come to know and I actually like them, if you never stop by the channel and you stop playing the game that got me interested in the first place, I probably won't show up anymore. There's a couple people I actually watch them just because I like them, so... I'm mostly there just to chat with them anyway. My hubby's the only one that plays WoW, so I don't have to watch him. He doesn't stream anyway, so he quit. Everybody else I used to play with on WoW, they don't watch my stuff, so... They are die-hard, hardcore freaking WoW players. Yeah, that makes sense, because there's a lot of graphics involved with streaming and playing this game at the same time. You need, like, a decent graphics card and some RAM. A lot of time, like, before I got this current computer, I used to just record the deep dungeons, especially the deep dungeons, and then just upload them to YouTube. Man, they like a lot of steel. Ooh, I got no lust. Eh! That sucks! That makes sense. You know, I know another deep dungeon runner that did this with a controller and then one-handed, and also first person. He's insane in here. There's another guy that likes to do a lot of speed run and score runs, so he'll pick up entire trash packs and somehow survive it all. Yeah, I mean, like, he goes from wall to wall the entire floor most of the time, and I'm like, wow. Now that's hardcore. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, that's bad. I've never had a capture card, but that might actually make things easier if I did. Well, experience comes comfortable risk after all. Yep, Warrior's gotten pretty comfortable. I mean, I'm still gonna do all the other combat classes, but, because of the challenge on this alt, I just picked up the Warrior. And my Ninja's unlocked. She's level 50, so I will be probably doing her next once the Warrior gets out of here. It's only useful if you have an second PC. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, bossy time. Alright, turning the HUD off. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of people do, but I kind of like, I don't have like a favorite in particular. Especially on my main, I've only got like 6 classes left to go. To get to 100, everything else is level 100. Man, he died quick. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Didn't take long. Right. I don't think I picked up any ether that last round. Nope, didn't. If you guys got any questions, since you guys don't do solo, I know Gamer has done this solo. What floor did you end up? You haven't done this in a while, have you? You're probably gonna be rusty as hell when you come back. But yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I can at least answer up to floor 150. I have not made it past 160. I've only made it there once. You made it to 160. Oh man, you were almost at 170. What'd you die to? Other than everything hits like a truck after like 130. Well, this one's a big floor. Man, I was like trying to be clever with Ormville and Desmond Hold by like, I'm high enough that I unlocked Raw Intuition and Equilibrium inside of Palace of Dead, but I can't use it outside the dungeon because I technically hadn't learned it from my trainers that won't unlock until Heavensward. So I'm like, so much for being unsynced and trying to be smart and outplay the system, because the system's like, nope, you gotta go learn it first. Learn a lesson with a new alt, naming it to character from a popular anime is that people will ask for lines and pics. Yeah. I'm sorry, Brian. Gotta think. I get some, because I multi-stream, I'm actually getting more, and it's because I was starting to upload to YouTube, and a lot of the people traveled from YouTube over to Twitch, so I'm actually starting to get a following from multi-streaming. But I know if you're struggling to stream on one, it's going to be really hard to do multi-streaming. But I would take all my videos and I would upload to YouTube, and they would gravitate over to Twitch. Also doing shorts of some of the content every day and link it to those videos, that gained some popularity too for a little bit. I'm actually getting more views on my shorts here on TikTok than I do YouTube, so. Critical thing about Palace of the Dead, regardless of, and I'll tell you, one of the biggest reasons I don't like coming in here with people, Gamer's probably one of the few that I actually trust to come in here with me, because he knows to hug the freaking walls. You got a lot of groups that'll go together, and you got people running all over the damn room, hitting every damn, They hit every freaking trap in the world, and I know it's unavoidable completely, but it's almost like, oh, come on, dudes, hug the freaking wall. Let's fight in the hallways. Let's not split up, you know? It's like, Palace of the Dead is not the same as a dungeon where you can just do whatever you want. Hey gamer, are you ever gonna get through Dawn Trail? Cause you know, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to do the new deep dungeon when it comes out with me, but you're still kind of stuck in Walker. Yeah, I do. But I've gotten better about not pulling wall to wall in Eureka Orthos, you know? 2 rooms maybe, but not 3 to 4 until I actually unlock the max level first. Oh, nice. So you'll be ready for the new because, you know, I was thinking me and you can go in there and start farming the hell out of it with Aether. So I can start working on the solo runs with all the other deep dungeon runners. It comes out next patch, I think, so... So I am like really excited. So you finished Dawn Trail all the way up to 7.3? Nice if you did. I use Streamlabs OBS. It gives me, I think there's something you do with the multi-stream and it gets permission from TikTok for me to stream. Before I was allowed to do that though, I actually had to use their live studio for a couple days before they allowed me to use Streamlabs OBS. So I actually had to do that for a couple days. The only downside is I can't integrate the 2 chat systems, so I've got people watching me on Twitch right now and they can't see what TikTok is saying, and TikTok can't see what the other 2 are saying, so it sucks. That's the only downside. The only time Streamlabs will let me use TikTok on my chat is if it's all by itself. Like, I'm not streaming on any other platform. And that's rare for me to do that. Aww. I get it, though. I wish I could help you out, but I'm flat-ass broke. I could barely afford this. I am so looking forward to Code Vein 2, though. I ain't gonna lie. Final Fantasy 14 will probably get bumped to like a couple days a week while I'm dealing with Code Vein 2. Because I've been waiting so long for that new game to come out, like years. Okay, nice. How's it going, Craneser? Man, I spent an hour deleting all the messages on TikTok. It's like, I barely ever read those. Because it says that the messages aren't compatible with my computer, so, and that's where I read everything. So if it ain't compatible, I don't read it. It's not my fault. You got 17 days before it expires? Okay. I don't think the new patch will drop that soon. I really need to seriously get off my butt and start leveling my mains, the last 6 classes, but I was thinking I can use the deep dungeon for that. The new one that's coming out. I even think about roulettes and I'm like, I did like that new dungeon that came out for 7.3. I also did the trial. That was really good. I still need to do the new raid, so I'm gonna do that this Thursday, so. And if they unlock the normal raid, I'm gonna finish that up. Oh yeah, if you want to. I'll be doing it Thursday, so around the same time. No, I'll be on sooner. Probably about 6 or 7 Central Time. It just depends on how soon we get done with my daughter's appointment. But Thursdays are my day off, so I use that for progression on my main. We can do deep dungeons, raids, anything you want. We can do some Eureka if we got time. I don't care. I wish I could stream as long as I used to, but I can't. I'm out pretty much 6 days a week doing Uber and Lyft. I have to be. Groceries are so expensive that I have to work myself into the ground just to buy food and pay my bills. I think I went to the store today, 10 items, 50 bucks. I'm like, this is so stupid. I finally told everybody in the house we're giving up sodas. You should have seen their faces. But I'm basically buying 2 12-packs of sodas a day. So that's $10 a day. I average that out to 7 days a week, which is $70 times 4. That's a lot. $280 a month for sodas. And I'm like, nope, that's a bill right there. Pretty big one too. That's probably my electric bill right there. We can make tea though. We're gonna start buying the gallon water and start making tea. Tea would be better for everybody anyway. Oh, just tell me about that. I don't know why I gave you a mod check on that. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, so that word hard, I have flagged it. There's a reason for it. I'm not going to get into the details, but there's a reason why I flagged that word. So let me know when it gets flagged. I'll unflag it. There are some people that like to act like little kids and say things that they should not be saying, and so that word got flagged. Code Vein can be a monster. So some of the mistakes on Code Vein is that a lot of people focus on leveling themselves up first. You cannot do that. You have to actually spend some time leveling up the skills that are actually more important than the actual levels themselves for a while. You can actually get through like the first like Ruined City Underground at level 1. You need to, you know, farm the place like 2 or 3 rounds, kill all the monsters, get your haze, go learn the spells at the missile and train them. You got to actually equip them and train them. And then you can go and kill Oliver at the very end. And if you got any extra haze, I'm calling ether, but haze, you can actually throw it into your character. And the reason I say your skills need to be leveled up in each area first is because if you out level the zone, your skills won't level up. You don't get experience on the actual skills to max them out. So yeah, there's a lot to it, and people don't know that. I think the furthest I ever made in Cove Vein at level 1 was like the Eva fight. I couldn't beat her. I need to go back in there and finish like recording. I've been like recording those on the side and putting them up on TikTok and YouTube so people have a playthrough guide for Cathedral and the Flame City and final area. Cathedral's not that hard. I got that place memorized. And there are not a lot of good guides out there for it. They're horrible. I keep wanting to hit sprint, but I forgot it's on cooldown. Or it's blocked at the moment. But yeah, Palace of the Dead ain't that bad. Once you kind of learn, like, don't rush it. The bad thing about being a tank, you start to feel invincible. You start taking on more and more. And then you suddenly realize you're in big old doo-doo because you picked up too much because you got overconfident. Tanks that don't like to hug walls. Hard lessons learned. And Code Vein's actually got 3 different endings. One of the endings having kind of 2 separate sub-endings, I guess I should say. You got the bad ending, you got the neutral ending, and then you got the good versus true ending. I wouldn't even say they're all good, that they're necessarily good endings. It's called the true ending. Yeah, it comes down to in the first level, Ruin City Underground. It comes down, farm the monsters. When you get to the gate, there's a ladder you climb, and then there's a door you need to open to the left. You go to that door and you open it up, and you can touch the missile that you started at, and you use that to learn your spells, equip them, and get them maxed out. And then you can do that 2 or 3 times and get all 3 of the combat thingies, codes or whatever, maxed out before you actually go fight Oliver. You can do it like 3 times, and then anything extra after that, once you max out your abilities, just throw it into your actual person. Just don't go over level 20. Oh yeah, welcome Brian, thank you for the follow. There you go. Now you can see what everybody else is saying. You are missing half the conversation. Like I said, I can't integrate the chat systems. It sucks. So I'm like trying to answer everybody on both sides, but one side doesn't see the other, so. But everybody will see YouTube, except for TikTok. It sucks. Oh, my Makote? Yeah, how are you doing, Kara? Just so you know, everybody else is on Twitch hanging out, you know, because I can't integrate the chat systems, but I hope you're doing good. This is my alt, this is my baby. She's doing a self-crafted gear only, no HUD in dungeons. The exception for deep dungeons is I leave the Palmander menu on because I kind of need my Palmanders. I can't exactly keybind those, so unfortunately I have to kind of leave the HUD on a little bit. So I have to manually turn off the rest. And thank you for the follow. Everybody that follows me, I will make sure I follow you at the end of the night on both Twitch and TikTok and YouTube. Yeah. I haven't seen nobody on YouTube tonight. If they're here, they're watching, they're being quiet. It's okay though. I multi-stream on all platforms. If you want to see what Twitch and YouTube are saying, though, you'll have to go over there and chit-chat with everybody. If not, cool, stay where you're at. Yes. Purple app, same username. just figured if you guys all want to talk to each other, talk all Final Fantasy stuff, Twitch is the place to go. Or YouTube. All my shorts really kind of end up on TikTok and YouTube, and then like pretty much the chat. If you guys want to chat with everybody, go hang out on Twitch. It'll be safer. Safer. Ooh, what do I do? Steal. Thank you. How does it look on the PS5? Oh, and thank you for the follow, Anthony, again. If I'm muted, I'm sorry. I have a really bad cough and I don't want to blow y'all's ears out. Oh, that sucks. So there's a downside to every platform, it looks like. I used to stream on Kick, but I didn't get a huge turnout with Final Fantasy XIV on Kick, so I stopped. Kick is more for the players that do like those one-person shooter games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, League of Legends, Apex, all them do pretty good. GTA does really good. Forza does really good. Final Fantasy XIV, not so much. I was actually just going to see how it performed on TikTok and was actually relatively surprised when I started getting more and more people to come in and look. Though I was actually genuinely surprised the turnout on TikTok for especially deep dungeons. I get a lot of interest in deep dungeons on TikTok. I'm just putting this out there. I know you guys probably know this is standard, so I've been getting a lot of people hitting me up on TikTok, and it's probably because some of the channels I go into are tailored to a certain subject. But during my gaming, I do not talk religion. I don't talk politics. I'm not interested in anybody's art. But some people think that, you know, just because I go into some of those political shorts and stuff and comment on them, that I'm open to it on my gaming stuff. I'm absolutely not. You know, if you guys want to talk that stuff, please go to those specific shorts or videos, because I come to game to get away from the real world drama. I don't want anything to do with it, because probably 9 times out of 10, some of us are going to disagree with each other, and I don't want to offend people, so I want to leave it welcome to everybody. So I figured I better put that spirit out, because some people are starting to think that I want to talk that stuff, and I'm like, nope, not my gaming channel, hell no. Only politics allowed in Final Fantasy XIV is the politics that already exist in the game. Like Charlian versus like freaking Garlemald. We'll talk those. Or Alexandria, if you've been in Dawntrail, you know? Alexandria versus Tuliyola? Yeah. All I can say is the world is really effed up right now, and I need to get away from that reality, so... Well, thank you for sharing the live, Kara. That's a move? Well, if it's already labeled that, then people already know. But some of the things that I flagged on Twitch were people talking about specific acts that they should probably keep for their magazines and bathrooms. You know, it's like, I don't want to hear that stuff. I don't want to read that stuff. I don't need people commenting on certain aspects of my own self because I'm a girl playing Code Vein. That is not an open invitation. One, I'm over 45 years old. I lost my youthfulness years ago. Oh, yeah, gotcha. People come in here, they just want to chill and learn about the game and talk about it. That's why they got certain videos that are specific to that. You know, and I tell people, you know, I don't have any problem with what your interests are. Just go to those specific videos and shorts that are tailored to that. And you can discuss all you want in there. I'll admit, I'm pretty animated in some of those. But I leave them there. And you know, it's mellowed out because I've like flagged all the scripts in Twitch about the stupid art people. Like, hey, come look at my Discord. Hey, give me your Discord because I want you to look at my art and buy it. I'm like, I can make my own VTuber, thank you. Or I go on Etsy where the site is secure and buy my own stuff there. I mean, I'm not going to go to some random person and buy their stuff because I don't know you. No offense. Pronounce what correctly? I'm sorry. I've thought since then. Joined? Okay. No, my Aether has still not gone up. I am on Halicarnassus on Dynamis. This particular character is doing a major challenge. She's doing self-crafted gear, no HUD in dungeons challenge. So she doesn't really do much with people, but the Vieira, if I'm not doing anything major with her, I don't mind doing stuff on her with people. Deep dungeons, I'm pretty much always solo because I'm still working on my titles and clearing everything. But right now I'm on her because I'm farming her Aether and her max potions because I'm almost at Garuda and I need my max potions. I still got to get through the Praetorium, the Castrum, and whatever that other one is. Ultima. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing those with the no HUD at all. Like, so that'll be fun. So that's why I'm in here today. I'm just farming stuff. That's also why I'm not worried too much about scoring yet because her Aether's too low to be like pulling major trash packs. Yes! Sorry. Oh, wrong room. I am hungry. But yeah, I'm on Halicarnassus on both characters. Night Moon is my main. That's my Viera. I'll be on her on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, it does. Are the ads done? Okay, so the reason I do 3 minutes is because, one, I don't have a job right now. I do Uber and Lyft, but... And I don't get paid that much from the ads, to be honest. They pay like diddly shit. But I never ask for subs. People will do it or they won't. So, the way I look at it is, the only thing that's paying me are those ads. So if people want to watch the ads, you know what to do. Turbo or sub. That's all I gotta say about that. So, and I was only doing 30 seconds, but if this is the only source of income I got aside from Uber and Lyft, I kind of need... I need my 3 minutes. I don't see anything wrong with Lalafels. I've got one. I just haven't started playing her. I'm also going to be playing every class, or every race, because I want to see the dialogue that's tailored to the class. These challenges I'm working on are going to take me a while. I'm in no hurry, though. If I'm still alive, I'll play them all. My Viera is at in-game content right now. She's still got the raids to do, but that's about it. I have never done the relics on her, though. Bossy time. Do I have a lust? No. What? There is no lust still? Seriously? Alright. Thank you. Number 3 in the fan club. Where are my bees? I need my bees. I'm guessing I did not hit level 35 yet. It's supposed to be easier to get affiliate now on Twitch. It's a lot easier now. They've changed it. I don't remember what they are, but it is nowhere near as hard as it was before. be right back. I gotta get something to drink real quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Can't blame me on that. Okay, Aether is still 48.42, so it didn't go up on that last set. Ugh. Figures. Man, like, 2 sets, no lust. That sucks. It's going good, Radman. How's it going for you? You've been quiet. You must have stepped away for a little bit. Did you get some food and stuff? Breakfast? What was for breakfast? Hey, Radman, you're gonna be happy. Guess what I'm doing? Starting tomorrow. I told everybody in the house that I'm no longer buying sodas but once a week from now on because I've been buying them every day for everybody. It's getting too expensive. It's $70 a week. So I'm cutting that out of the budget. I will buy jugs of water and we can make tea. Yep. Yeah, but Walmart's about to go up in their prices, like, big time. I don't shop at Walmart. I go to a different store that's been in major competition with Walmart for years over here, where I'm at. It's called HEB. If you're from Texas, you know who I'm talking about. But they're way cheaper than Walmart. And I don't buy name brand stuff anymore. I buy off brand or store brand. Water's way cheaper. Just have to buy some tea bags. Some, you know. We don't have a Kroger over here. I think that's on the Dallas side, but yeah, we have no Kroger over here at all. Not where I'm at. We don't even have a Brookshire's. Yep. And I've gotten my son on that. He's like, "What? Well, what is this?" I'm like, "That's $1.50 versus $9. Please enjoy it, cause that's all I'm buying." Thank you for the kitty and the heart. I'll follow you. God, I followed you both back. Kara, I followed you. And I'm following Briar. Yep, pretty much. I mean, the ingredients are the same. The only thing you're paying is their name brand, and I don't feel like it anymore. I'm not gonna make the rich richer, man. Oh shit. That's not good. It's like, but you know, like sodas, they have gone up to like the store brand is like $5 a box now, and then name brand is almost 10 per 12 pack. I'm like, hell no. Soda companies can go out of business for all I care. says some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community's experience. So I'm guessing TikTok automatically censors stuff? I don't know what they're censoring, but hey, whatever. I don't even know what they're censoring. Yeah, that makes sense. If Costco wasn't so far from me, it's over an hour away, so I can't go to Costco. It's too far away. Yeah, sorry about that. Sounds finicky to me. Yeah, Kick is pretty bad too. I couldn't even type Dark Knight without getting flagged on Kick, and then I would get a 5-minute ban from chatting to the... It would kick me out of the stream, and then I got a 5-minute ban for saying Dark Knight. Because apparently I'm racial profiling. Thank you for the raid. Give me a second. I'm coughing up a storm at the moment. Give me a minute. Damn, I died because I was coughing. I'm sorry, but how's it going? At least I got the other one. Ouch! I'll just come back in here anyway. It's not like I'm clearing on this, like, thing yet. You know I'm not, Rad. You know I'm sick as a dog. I'm just not going back to the damn ER for them to tell me it's all in my goddamn head. Excuse my language, but... I'm actually gonna file a complaint tomorrow because it'll be Monday. Because they're opening themselves up for a malpractice lawsuit. I go there, they tell me that it's all in my head. I'm like, dudes, I've got a VA 80% disability rating for my asthma and my bronchitis. It's in my file. I have it all the time. They didn't check me for anything. They gave me a couple asthma treatments and then they sent me on my way. They didn't ask me about the sinuses that are causing the asthma. They didn't ask me crap. Doctor came in, rolled his eyes, and then he left. Like, okay, you want to play that way? Fine. Because I'm still coughing really bad. I still can't sleep. But to them, everybody is drug seeking. They're not... Yeah. And then as soon as I found out that my emergency room costs could be covered by the VA, I was livid because the hospital knew I was a veteran because I always show my ID. And I didn't know they would cover my ER visits, but the hospital knew. But because I have TRICARE, they've been billing my TRICARE for 10 years and never once told me that they had the VA portal and they can file to the VA and let them cover my my emergency room costs. And I'm like, so you've been like getting all the money you can from me instead of billing the VA for 10 years. Oh, I'm gonna slam them. It's just greedy corporate hospitals trying to get as much money as they can from people. You should have seen her face as soon as she said, oh, by the way, it's cost. I'm like, you got the VA portal, don't you? Oh, you're a vet. You know I'm a vet. I show you that damn retired ID every time I come in here. What do you mean, am I a vet? Yes. She did not look happy because she couldn't bill me. I'm guessing the VA doesn't pay him as much. That's not my problem, though. Radman, don't feel sorry. You were worried about me, and I appreciate that. I am going to go to a different one, though. I'm going to go to one that's not in this area. That's not your fault. I don't want you blaming yourself for that. I don't want you to apologize for being concerned about somebody else. That is not on you. At least I went. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. I'm getting so many new follows these days. Y'all are awesome. Oh. I mean, my husband was pushing me to go too, and he was not happy when I came back. You know, with that kind of customer service, I was like, man, I'll just stay at home and die. I don't care. 161. But this is my alt too. I'm ether farming and potion farming. So this character, she's a self-crafted gear only, no HUD in dungeons. The only exception I make is the deep dungeons because I need my pomanders, so I manually turn off everything else. And then when I get to the boss, I turn the HUD off. But on my main, the highest I made it was my ninja, I believe. She made it to floor 161. But this character's still in a realm reborn because she is basically clearing all dungeons without the HUD at all. And I'm only wearing crafted gear only. No, and I'm surprised it was actually my ninja. Warrior got somewhere up there too. I don't remember if it was 150. I think it was in the 150s. So my warriors made it. My paladin cleared 150, but my monk couldn't clear 150. So I've only cleared 150 like 3 times, and I killed the 160 boss on my ninja. And the only reason I died on 161 is because I blew every pomander I had on the 160 boss. Because I'd never been in there before. It hit like a freaking truck. I died, so I used all my raisins. So those are all gone. Oh yeah. On this character, I finally cleared floor 50, and her ether is still at 48, 42. My Viera is maxed out on both Heavens on High and Palace. I don't remember how high I've made it on Heavens on High. I think it's somewhere in the 60s. I've been working on deep dungeons for a long time. And I didn't start watching guides until recently, so I actually been doing everything blind on my own for so long. So to get that high without watching or reading anything, I thought that was pretty impressive. But sometimes I forget my baby tank can't handle the stuff my big tank can. Oh, yeah, wow. That's impressive on an Astro. So, did you know the Phoenix Downs, you can carry more than one now? You can carry up to 999 now. Yep, you can carry as many as you want now. And just so everybody knows, Radman has been following me for a long time, but doesn't play a lick of Final Fantasy. I met him through another streamer, and we just... I go and hit him up and chat while he's playing Forza and GTA 5, and he comes over here while I'm playing Final Fantasy, but we don't play each other's games. We just... It's one of those cases where I actually like the person enough that I will go and chat with them versus the game. And he's the same, so. There's another one that I follow. He's a retired lieutenant colonel from the Air Force, and he does like a bunch of jack-in-the-box stuff, and he's cool. He also does a lot of Harley riding, and he streams that live while he's riding across the nation. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying not to be too much of a dork right now because my coughing. And thank you, Oreo, for the like on TikTok. There's a lot of people over on Twitch if you want to chat with everybody. If not, you can continue hanging out on TikTok. It's all good. It's just I cannot integrate the two chat systems. Streamlabs will not let me. Sure, if you hear me talking to a bunch of people, that's why. But thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I like to let people know why there's a ghost in the room because, you know, I'm just talking to my imaginary friends everywhere. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. I think a lot of people end up following me not because of the content necessarily, but because I'm very engaging with the audience most of the time. I chit chat like no other. Sometimes I'm a complete goofball. It's the chaos factor. You'll never know what I'm saying, and that's usually when I'm feeling good. I am too a dork. How about we agree to disagree on that one? But it's a likable dork. And somebody has given me a lot of likes on TikTok, so I appreciate that. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I do a lot on my Viera. But I noticed that POTD lately, I'll get close to floor 80 lately, and it's been timing out. Like, not timing out, but it'll suddenly disconnect. And it's not the internet, because otherwise I would lose my streams as well. And I went and talked to Angelus and them, and they're saying that other streamers and deep dungeon runners are experiencing the same thing. So I hope they get that fixed. Because I had back-to-back DCs on my Viera the last week. She was on floor 190? No, 86. And I actually cleared Garuda on my Viera without the HUD on, the boss, because I was trying to practice that on this character with her. And it DC'd three floors later. I was so mad. Beating Garuda without the HUD on was such an achievement. And I was like, oh my god. And then DC three levels later, I'm like, man. Oh, really? The community with the deep dungeons is growing. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard and it is very time consuming. If you're coming in here just to, you know, get the storyline done, you know, that don't take that long. You can probably find a fixed group and party finder to do that. But if you're coming in here to get the solo titles, yeah, that's gonna take a while. Prepare to die, and die, and die some more. Start over, climb some more. Deal with DC's kids, family, traps. I think Angelus, his bane was Gunbreaker. I think Finn was talking about that. He was saying that Angelus was going in on a Dark Knight or a Gunbreaker, and he'd get to like the 190s and just suddenly DC. That happened to him back to back. And you know, that's 12 hours lost if you're that high. Okay, I don't feel so bad then. I've only been working on this a year, so I think to get to floor 160 in a year is really good. Of course I know the solo guys. You guys introduced me to them. And when I say you guys, I meant the community itself. And Angelus does have shorts on TikTok, so I watch some of his. Finn H, he is huge on scoring and speedruns. Big score speedrun guy. All right, where is Datch? I also follow Aurora MoonX. I think that's his full name. He does a lot of healer runs and caster runs. That's what he's good at. He's cleared on everything. I think he's working on Eureka right now, but I think he's cleared on everything. Aurora MoonX, yes. His Pokemon avatar. He's pretty good. I think I just recently met Omni Ross. So... seen him a couple times. So, glad to see another Deep Dungeon runner. My Viera will be doing this on Wednesday. And then Thursday I will be doing current content, so on her. See, I know a lot of people now. Now I know you too. Let me see. I need to leave this floor. I've been on it too long. I don't got time to deal with you, so bye. I gotta pick it up a little bit. Let's see. I only got 4 regen potions left. Seventh beer right now? Aww. I'm sorry. But they don't. At least they keep them filled, you know? It's not like chip bags where they only have air in them, you know? You pay like $5 for a Dorito bag and half of it's air, you know? Hey Baron, how's it going? Did you finish 7. Oh, you're not in 7.3 right now. You've done Dawn Trail, right? Or are you in Walker? I forgot. I'm sorry. I know you told me yesterday, but I've slept since then. Minotaur coming. There has not been a single lust in like 24 floors. Yep, I have not seen a lust this entire run. And because I'm still farming Aether anyway, I'm not worried about the Necromancer title on this one yet. Just farming Aether, get my potions, and keep trying at it. Affluence? I like that. Let's affluence myself. And Rin, I'll make sure I follow you at the end of the stream. I'll make sure I do that. I haven't done it yet, but I will be following you at the end. Did it do a shout out for you or no? Let me go ahead and take care of that. Oh, I meant to, okay, if anything gets censored, because there's some words I have flagged because of immature teenagers sometimes. So, let me know and I will unflag that. So the word hard is flagged for a reason. I had some little kid decide he wants to...
It's fine. It's just a horse.
Yeah, no.
Okay, now it's too
There's
horsey.
some words I don't allow unless I read the context. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty sad I got to censor that. Okay. Oh, my first lust just popped up. Side quest, oh yeah, I do side quests. I love side quests. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I like talking to NPCs. I like doing the side quests. I do it all, man. Except for like Boja and stuff like that. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, you said you were working on the Heavensward one. How's that one going? Nice. I got the Hildebrand on my Vera. Oh, yeah. And then you'll never want to do it again, because you'll be burnt out. Okay, so you're like me with deep dungeons, only you're the fate person. Got it. Nothing wrong with that. And then you got the raiders, the die-hard raiders. There is something for everyone in this game. That's what I love about it. Man, that blind sucks. Oh, I love Hildebrand. But I was working on those side quests for a long time, so I had no trouble getting that one. That one was pretty easy. That's what my husband said, because it's like, everybody's like, you need to go back and do Hildebrand. No, I don't. I've been doing it the whole time. You know, when I got to the post content, I saved Hildebrand for the last of the expansion, and when it was time, it was time. And some of the Hildebrand stuff was really good. Some of it was just really stupid. But overall, I really enjoy Hildebrand a lot. I'm so gonna get hit with that. Yeah. Savage version of Boja raid gives you a mount. Oh, nice. I just don't do raids though. World of Warcraft really killed that in me. It was so hateful, and I get severe panic and anxiety and rage antics over it, so I just don't. I can't ever go back to it because it was so bad. It's also another reason why I don't do guilds either. I'm sure it's great in Final Fantasy XIV, but I can't do guilds anymore either. The drama fest. Huh? Why? I do the normal raids. I'll do it if it's part of the main storyline, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do mythic type raiding. And that's to me what Ultima and Savage are. There's a lot of prep work and time and energy spent and stuff like that. And kudos to the people that do it, you know, because they're going in there and they're spending a lot of time and hours invested into that. I just don't want to do it no more. If I want that, I would have stayed as a Mythic Raider in World of Warcraft. Yeah, on my main I do that. So this one doesn't touch the market board at all, so yay. It's part of the challenge. It's similar to what Wrath Games is doing. The only main difference is there's some things in this game that cannot be soloed. Crystal Tower being one of them. I'll just turn my HUD off. But for the most part, I do as much of it as I can solo. But Crystal Tower you can't do by yourself. Because turkey and cheese crackers are awesome? It's the pizza, huh? It's the pizza. I don't know why I wouldn't agree with turkey and cheese crackers. You can't go wrong there. Hey Red, how's it going?
Yes.
I don't get a raid from you that often, but how are you doing?
Ooh. Good.
I'm on my baby tank today. She's farming Aether and potions so I can continue with the story tomorrow on her. All I've got left to continue crafting up to at least the 45 recipes is blacksmith and armor. And then I can probably get Garuda down, get all the side quests finished up, and then start working on the 45 to 50 recipes. And then start taking on Garlemald. The freaking Empire. I gotta go listen to the rant with Gaius, man. Wednesday and Thursday will be Viera time. She will be doing something. Oh, I thought I was on boss time. My bad. But I hope you're doing good today, Red. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, so he just raided in and then tabbed out. Okay, I didn't see that part. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Game rule 42. I will follow you back real quick. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am also on Twitch, same name, so if you want to see what everybody's chit-chatting, you'll have to go over there. If not, you're more than welcome to stay on TikTok. I can't integrate the chat systems, unfortunately, so that is the way it is. Well, I would hope so. You followed. Well, then again, there are some people that follow me just because they like to chit-chat, so, you know, I guess in all fairness. On all classes or just specific ones? I finally got Warrior to level 70. I've been having a blast. Oh yeah, once you get Warrior up there past 50, it's actually really good. Because the raw intuition and the equilibrium that you unlock at 56 and 58, oh my god, they are like lifesavers. Okay, which class are you playing? I've only got like 6 classes left to go to get to 100, something like that. That's my Viera though. This is my baby tank. She's doing a self-crafted gear only, no HUD in dungeons challenge. The only exception is deep dungeons. I turn the key HUD off because I need my pomanders. When I get to the boss, I actually turn the HUD off there. Sight. Because I realize that you cannot bind the HUD to the keyboard. And, you know, I tried doing this without my pomanders. That was a very bad mood. No, I ain't doing this without my pomanders. Nope, nope. Summoner's a good class. Oh, nice. I'm on the North American server, so but if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. I've done in-game content on my main, so I can answer pretty much anything you need. Cousin? Okay. You're good, you're good. Okay. I'm on Hallie. Hallie Carnassus on Dynamis. No, and if you heard that cough, I'm sorry. I'm just sick. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Gamer UK? Okay. I'll be on my main on Wednesday and Thursday, so if, you know, after I'm done I still got time, I'll usually do stuff with people. But that's only if I get whatever I'm doing done. Dark Knight is really good once you get it leveled up. Early on, I think it's any class. Honestly, early on, most classes suck. It's not until they get to like level 50 that they're cool. Yes, and Black Mage is definitely better since it got, Oh, victory, yay. I'm almost level 58. All my professions are so high, but I've only got like 3 characters unlocked on this so far. Before I move on to Heavensward, I gotta get them all taken care of. Ooh, I actually went up one. Thank you. Let's see. And thank you for the blurpy rad man. It's the X potions and the mega potions I'm after, so Garuda's gonna need them, and so is the Praetorium and shit. Yes, I am. I've got the HUD off for the most part. I leave the Palmanders up, so I've manually turned off everything else. It's part of the challenge on this alt. Self-crafted gear only, no HUD in dungeons. I leave the Palmander menu on though for the deep dungeons. I'm weird like that. It's fun though. Oh yeah. That's how I got my warrior up to... I mean, it's a little slower once you get past level 50, but I'm farming potions anyway. And my Aether's still low, so I'm still farming that. I got to level 50 on her though. Or floor 50? This is my alt though, so I've made it as high as 161 on my main. It's going. It's day 32. I finally beat 2 more dungeons yesterday. No, I beat Orumvale sometime last week, and I beat Desmond Hole yesterday. I ran completely out of some potions. I ran out of X potions and stuff like that, so that's why I'm back in here. Because this character isn't doing roulettes, she's basically using Palace of the Dead and Fates to level. Like all the other combat classes, because once you use up the main story questline, you gotta find other ways to level up. And the reason I would level the other combat classes for this particular challenge, sometimes you need other classes that specialize in other things that the warrior just cannot handle. Like Titan, I needed the ninja. She's got an ability that you put down on the ground that's an AoE over time effect that needs to break that earth stone that goes around you. It does 11.5 thousand grit damage. So unless you break it, it's a one-shot. Oh, no problem. Thank you, gamer. I think I followed you back, but just in case, I'll make sure to check my follow section and I'll get everybody I didn't follow, but I think I got you. Yeah, I sometimes do other games. I'm waiting for Code Vein 2 to come out, and then I'll probably add that in throughout the streaming week until that's done, because Code Vein is my baby. It's what I originally started streaming long ago. And then I gave up on the hope that they'd ever come out with the second one, so I quit playing. But I played that for like a year and a half. Xbox, yeah, I'm playing on Steam. I think I've only got... Ooh, I used up all my regen potions. I got no more! I have to go get more. Oh, thank you for the share. I appreciate that. What does that do anyway? I haven't been streaming on TikTok long, maybe about a month or two. Although, if they ban TikTok next month, I may not be on it much longer. They're talking about banning it again. I'm like, God damn it. Sometimes it sucks being here. Hopefully they do another 90-day extension, so... I don't know if I'll be sad if they ever get rid of TikTok or not. I might be. Yeah, I know, and, Oh, okay. Gotcha. You guys are awesome. I've met a lot of you guys doing Uber and Lyft, and you guys are incredible. I love talking to you guys. You're welcome. I love the accent, man. And, you know, I've learned some of y'all's slang, too. Like, I used to watch America's Got Talent. I just love listening to Simon and all the stuff he says. And I would, like, I don't even know what that means. Let me go look it up. But I love bloody hell. Yeah, that's awesome. Y'all say it so much. I picked it up. Nice. And then I've got Radman on Twitch. He's from Australia, so I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Man, if I could move to like back to Europe, I so do it in a heartbeat, but I'm stuck here. It's sad. Mate too. What does that mean exactly? Friend, right? Mate means friend, right? We don't say that really over here. Friends, okay. That makes sense. I like y'all's comedy too. I think I watched on YouTube one of the British sitcoms. Oh my god, that humor was funny. Oh, I don't want to use that. Okay. Up? Did I say that right? Up or up? Yeah, I haven't learned that one, so... Alright, we say late. Huh. I'm gonna... You'll probably have to remind me about those, because that's gonna take a little bit for me to learn. So up is for hello, and alright, we say... Instead of alright, we say late. Okay. Radman, you're gonna have to teach me some of your Aussie slang. Oh, Serenity's on that one. I don't need that one. Yeah, I never owned an iPhone, but I've never heard good things about them. Okay. I will do. All right instead of all right. Did I say that right? All right instead of all right? Okay. Man, I feel like if I ever went to England, I would have to carry a dictionary around. You know, the British version of it, you know, is like, or a slang, is it a slang book I would need to learn the different slang terms? that makes sense. Google's on it. Google has everything. I helped my son through high school with Google. Of course, his older sister got mad because she's like, well, why didn't you do that with me? Because, well, Google didn't really exist when you were in high school because they're like 7 years apart. She's like, that's so unfair. I'm like, yeah, I know, but, you know, I've been out of school too long. I ain't gonna remember all that crap. Yeah, Lee True is in the house. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, Lyra Linu. Did I say that right? Let me do a shout out for you. I hope your stream went good. How are you doing? As you can see, I'm doing Palace of the Dead on my alt. I'm farming Aether and potions so that I can get Garuda down sometime tomorrow or the next day. Gotta finish doing blacksmith on her, and then she's good to go. But thank you. That's the second or third raid tonight. Is that the second one or the third one? Sorry, I was having a coughing fit, so I'm back. Ugh. I can't talk when I'm like that. Flight. Okay. Man, I haven't seen no pot shards. That sucks. Fortune. Man, I can't believe it's 12:30 in the morning already. Ew, I went up one. Finally. I better not touch that yet. Let my health get back up. Really? A mimic? Why? There's raw intuition. Okay, I'll come back to that. No, no, Froggy! Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Oh. Oh yeah, there's this way. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Ah! Yeah, I live and breathe deep dungeon, so dying is just part of the course if you're going for the titles. And that's what I've been aiming for a year. But I'm a masochist at heart. You got the Raiders, you got the Boja, you got the Eureka people, and then you got the deep dungeon people. And I'm one of those. I'm also doing a challenge on this character. This is a self-crafted gear, no HUD and dungeons character. My main still does a lot of deep dungeons though. I'm mostly in here just farming for Aether and potions, so if I ever get the necromancer on her, so be it. I will. If I don't, I won't. I focus on my main to do most deep dungeons anyway, so. Yeah, there's Eureka and then there's Eureka Orthos. It's just like Boja, so. Eureka Orthos is a deep dungeon, no sure. Deep dungeons are no joke. They come with their own warning system. Oh, no abilities. How about that? I was wondering why I can't use that ability. My bad. Yeah, just take it slow. It really comes down to the Aether, and I just pulled that screen up. It's like right beneath it. You have to get that leveled up. It doesn't have to be maxed out at first, but until those numbers start to go up, it can be a little difficult in here. When you're first starting out, I mean, if you can get a group, that's great, but a lot of times I'm in here solo anyway, so, but, I'm having to alternate files, because you only get 2 to kind of work on Aether farming, because you only get them from the blue chest, and, you know, once you start to out-level an area, they don't go up as much, so you have to go to the next set, and farm on the next set. Once you unlock levels 50, no, floors 51 to 60, you can just, you know, go up there, farm the Aether, and then keep going. But I'm also going for the titles on all combat classes, so that's just one of my many challenges I'm working on. I live, breathe, and do it. But it's actually really helped out with my no HUD in dungeons challenge that I'm working on right now with this character, because I come in here and I practice in here a lot with the no HUD off. I leave the palm mender menu up, so I have to manually turn the HUD off like everything else, but it has really helped me out in the dungeons with no HUD, because you memorize the keys in here. Switching, I don't need that one. Steel. These palm menders are like key to getting your runs done, so, you know, going around picking up chests. Hug walls, hug walls, hug walls. I can't say that enough. Hug the walls. You're less likely to hit a trap that can kill you. Most traps you can survive, but you better have a plan of action in place for that. Sight. When you're first starting out, the other big issue is time, because you've only got 1 hour to do 10 floors. So until you get your Aether up, time is a real big factor. Yeah, oh yeah, it's easily doable. But it ain't if I die. Stuff like that is an emergency situation with no abilities, because apparently I can't use my potions with that on. So, witching it is. Okay, no problem. I appreciate you coming through. And let me make sure yeah, I'm following you. Okay, cool. I'm making sure I follow you. There we go. Gotcha. I think I was already following you, but you never know. I'll get as far as I can. It is getting kind of late. Lust? Safe day, I like those. Yeah, but yeah, Radman, it is doable, but you got to keep time management in mind. So with an hour, you know, early on, that's very easy to do. But once you start hitting the third set, you have to keep like 6 minutes per floor in mind. So you'll want to get it in under that, because, you know, you got to leave in boss time factor in too. And the later you go up, or the higher you go up, the more time you're going to need to kill those bosses. So, yeah, it's possible, you just gotta keep time in mind. Nothing really. So if you're doing the challenge and you die, you have to start back over at floor 1. Because if you're going for Necromancer title, Lone Hero on Heavens on High, or I forget what the one for Eureka Orthos is, but if you die at any point before reaching the top floor, you got to start over. If you're going for the title. If you're not, you just start at the save point, you know, to get the clear. Everything is based on the Aether arm and armor, so you got to get those leveled up, because that's the gearing system in here. It will, but you're going to have to start back at... So say like I'm on floor 37 right now. If I time out, I would have to start back at 31. I don't have to start completely over if I'm not doing a Necromancer run or Lone Hero run and I'm just farming like I am right now. But I wouldn't be able to go past floor 100. I would have to go back to floor 51 at least to keep going. But anywhere from 1 to 100, you can just reset the floor set and then just go back up from there. Because I did die earlier and I had to reset that particular set, but it's only if you're going for the solo title that you'd have to go back all the way to the bottom and make your way to the top again. Between sets, you can take breaks. You don't have to do the full 1 to 100 or 1 to 200 in one setting. You can take breaks. But you have to finish the set before you can do that. And it's every 10 floors, because you got to beat the set boss. And that's on the 10th floor of every set. As long as you want, but once you start the set, you cannot, you can't leave until you either just DC. You can leave, but you'll have to redo the set. And if you're on floors 100 and up, well, you're gonna have to go back to floor 50 if you leave early, or time out, or die. So every 10 floors, there's that break room where you see the 2 portals. You can leave, you can go do quest or whatever. But you have to kill the set boss first before you can leave without penalty. But break can be as long as you want it to be. Hey Moon Moon, how's it going? But the break can be as long as you want. It can be several days, several weeks, a year. It don't matter as long as you clear the set boss. But if you wait a year, you might as well reset anyway, because you ain't gonna remember how to play the area anyway. You're gonna have to relearn everything. At least put us back down on the set floor 1, you know, without penalty. But yeah, I totally agree. It's a pain in the freaking ass. But it is what it is. Hopefully with this latest maintenance they fix that, but it seems lately every time I get on my main to go higher, because she can get up into the higher 100s, DC. And it's so frustrating because that means I have to start all over. Hey Sari, how's it going? Oh, where is that blue chest? I'll come back and get it. I gotta do that floor anyway, or that side anyway. Yeah, if they don't, they don't. It's okay. It's par for the course, and it's something all deep dungeon runners know. It's just one of those random things. It's just like dying from a frog trap. Only you died from DC. No, there are other deep dungeon runners going through it right now. I talked to Angelus about it. He said there were other deep dungeon runners experiencing a lot of DCs through Palace of the Dead lately. Because I noticed last week, I did 2 back-to-back runs on my main with the warrior because I think I was on. I beat Garuda, and then 3 floors later I got DC'd, and then I started climbing again on the other file, and I got DC'd on floor like 30-something. It's very frustrating, and I sent a complaint in about it, because it's like multiple deep dungeon runners are complaining about it. It's like, I don't mind if I die and starting over, but it's a real pain in the butt when you're like trying to clear this place and it's on their end, not mine, because my Twitch and everything would go down if I was having internet issues. So, not me. It's them. But it is what it is. And I've got it live on clips too, so I've got it several times in a row. Like, really? Again? 2 days in a row? But I know Angelus has gone through it, you know, he's gone through back-to-back on his Gunbreaker and Dark Knight, you know, it must be a tank thing. I know I'm just kidding, but it's gotta be a tank thing. And most of these runners are on like different data centers. They're on Aether, Primal, Crystal. I'm on Halley. So I can't say it's the data center. It's whatever's going on with Palace of the Dead. I'm all good. You know me, I'll just jump right back in, but for other people that get very discouraged very easily, they don't want to come back. At least start back at the set floor, you know, 1. Like, so say I'm like on level 38, put me back at 31 with no penalty. Just start the set over. I'd be okay with that. If it's a DC anyway. If it's a legitimate death, yeah, you have to start back over. And I may actually show up. And you know what? I may not be the only deep dungeon runner to ever say anything in a live letter about it. But I think if more and more of us are doing this and more of us say something about it, they might actually do something about it. Because if there's not a high interest rate for the content, they're not going to do anything about it. It's like, oh, only a handful of people are doing it, so who cares? But didn't they recently do some maintenance or something? So maybe they fixed it. You don't have to call me ma'am, Sari. Oh my goodness. You're... I know it's a thing, but... Making me feel old. Old, I say. Don't make me old. Even though it's true, I am old. But, yeah. I protest. Protest, I say. Yeah, that's what I did. I gave feedback through the actual support site. I figured that's the best way to deal with technical bugs anyway. And if they ever need a recording, I got plenty of shorts on it. Because everybody on TikTok starts laughing at me. Man, I was hoping to get to floor 50 tonight, but I'm getting tired. Oh, I finally got Aurum Veil down and Desimum Hold on my alts with the challenge, so I was very happy with that. Aurum Veil was hard. But that first and third boss, so much poison. If it wasn't for the Mega Potions out of here, I don't think I would have been able to do it until much later. Because I couldn't use Raw Intuition and Equilibrium because I can't technically officially learn those outside of a deep dungeon until I get to Heavensward. It'll let me use it in the deep dungeon, but it won't let me use it in the outside until I train for it in Heavensward. I thought I was going to be smart, level up to 56 and 58, use Equilibrium and Raw Intuition. Like, nope, you haven't officially learned it. And I'm like, man. So I had to do it the old-fashioned way. With my 1 to 50 skills. It was all good, though. I got it, though. I got it. And Raw Intuition's on basically the same cooldown as a potion, maybe 5 seconds more, but I learned Raw Intuition is like a warrior's best friend. It's like basically, if it's off cooldown, why aren't you using it kind of thing. But I know I haven't seen you for a couple days, so I hope you've been good. Have you finished 7.3 yet? At least the main stuff? I still need to do the raid, though. I still gotta do that one. I'm gonna do that Wednesday and Thursday. The story was incredibly good for 7.3. I loved it so much. PAX West? What's PAX West? You might have told me, but I forgot, so you'll have to retell me. I'm sorry. Nice. So huge gaming convention. That's nice. I'm like trying to hit my sprint button. It's like, yeah. My bad. Man, not a single rage either. This set run has been like awful. Very stingy on Pomanders right now. Go ahead and put these stacks off, and then I'll turn off the hood. I need to do the macro for this transfiguration. this is getting frustrating. Yay! Right. Oh, I didn't even know I was collecting Allegon tomes. I ain't even unlocked that yet. I'm gonna call it here. I was hoping to get to 50 tonight, but it's all good. Let's see. What we got tonight? I don't see Dom on. I hit 58. Y'all got any recommendations for tonight, Rad? You haven't given me a rec in a while. Any of your friends on right now? I'll raid out to them. Okay, no problem. Let me see. Yeah, check real quick and I'll raid out to him, so. Kind of a birthday present to you, you know, so I know it was a couple days ago, but I'll raid out to whoever you need me to. Okay, I'm gonna raid out to Spooky Dokes tonight then. I haven't raided out to her in a while, so Spooky Dokes it is. Thank you for checking, though. Dom, no, it's not your fault. I just wanted to ask, and Dom's not on tonight, so and Sari's already come in, and yep. But I haven't raided to Spooky Dokes in a while, and I like her little intro. It's awesome. So I'll see everybody tomorrow.